my planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing my Plan With Me video for the week of May 7th through the 13th. I'm going to be working in my Happy Planner today to create a Mother's Day layout spread. My inspiration this week is the unicorn Mother's Day card I bought at the Dollar Tree. I had a couple of different items from Michael's and Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby that I wanted to go ahead and incorporate into this spread. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see what I created. The first thing that I did was I took the envelope and the card out of the plastic just to kind of get an idea of what that was going to look like there on the page. All right, so I'm going to take the envelope that came with the card and I'm going to put it there on the middle row, and I wanted to leave quite a bit of white space, so I'm going to go ahead and get it trimmed up and just put it on that row in the middle. Now you'll see here I kind of skipped ahead on the video because I wanted to show you that I don't always do a really good job of cutting, and so you can see how that's not exactly covering up the space. It's kind of off too far, and I didn't cover up the black space, so I kept that part in there because I'm gonna have to cut another one because it didn't work out quite well. So I did get that one side covered, but then I went ahead and cut another piece for the Monday through Wednesday, and yeah, see, now it covers it a lot better. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and show you this adhesive tape wrap stuff that I bought, the diamond wrap, and I'm going to use that in several different areas on the layout. I'm going to go ahead and use that on the side panel and then right there in the middle sections, and I'm also going to put it on the other side as well. So I'm just trimming that up, and thankfully it kind of actually worked because obviously you have to cut, you can't really cut through the diamond. I mean, I guess you could if you needed to, but it was nice because I was able to get exactly the right amount of diamonds on one side and then the diamonds on the other side. And I thought that this would be really cool too, like for a St. Patrick's Day theme. So I might go buy another one just to have it, just to make sure, because you never know with the Dollar Tree. Sometimes they have stuff and sometimes they don't. So if I find it again, I'm going to pick that up. All right, and then those die cuts there that I'm messing with came from the Michael or Hobby Lobby. I had a little pack of envelopes. I mean, oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. Rainbows, that's what they're called, rainbows. The rainbow, and they also had unicorns. I was planning on using the unicorns in the spread, but then when I put it all together, I felt like the unicorns had too much of a cartoon feel to them versus the card that was a little less cartoony. So I decided not to use it. All right, so there I'm going to go ahead. You can see I put down the diamond side panel. And then I went ahead and put down the pink paper, and then I'm trying to get that diamond off of the sticky. It was really difficult to peel it off where it had the diamond, the sticky part attached still, because the diamond part just wanted to pull off without actually coming with the sticky part. So you just have to kind of fiddle with it. And probably it's because I cut it. I mean, that's probably the only reason that happened. And then I'm going to take some pop dots and kind of pop that rainbow off of the diamonds a little bit. So you can see I'm just going to grab a couple of pop dots. And I think that's pretty much the only way I could have gotten that rainbow on there is if I used pop dots. They're really super adhesive, so I was able to kind of get that on there. And I think it looks cool. I think it adds dimension. Obviously, it adds a lot of bulk to my planner, but I don't really care about that. My planner is usually bulky anyway, so and I don't bring it with me or carry it with me. It's something that stays in my house. So it's not, I mean, this is really just kind of a fun creative outlet. So I'm not like, you know, carrying it with me. That's not the kind of planner I carry with me. I carry a travel notebook as my planner. All right, and then you can see I'm struggling again to get that little diamond piece off. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that on there. And then what I decided to do, I just wanted to cover up the black line at the top because I just didn't feel like that line was really cohesive. So I'm going to take some glitter washi tape that I have. Once I get that rainbow popped onto that page, I'm going to take some glitter washi tape, gold glitter washi tape that I have. I believe I got it at the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure it came in those little tiny packs of washi tape. So it doesn't really have any stick to it whatsoever. So I did have to use some glue just to kind of get that stuck on there. But I did that off camera. I just kind of glued it, but just so you know, it really didn't have a lot of stick to it. Okay, and then I just went ahead and glued the top on. And then once I got the top on, I felt like it didn't have a cohesiveness to it. So it didn't really have balance because it wasn't at the bottom. So I did have to definitely add it to the bottom. I just felt like it kind of made it a little bit more cohesive. So I am going to go ahead and just leave that adored on there. I thought that was appropriate for Mother's Day spread. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that down. And then it's going to be sticker time. Alright, so then once I got all the stickers on there, I wanted to get that card cut. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that cut with my cutter. And then once I had that cut, I wanted to round the corners. So I just took my corner rounder and just rounded the corners a little bit. And then I took some of those tab things from me and my big ideas, and I'm going to go ahead and lay the card down, and then what I do is I take the adhesive part off, and then I just lay it where I want it to go, and then I stick the card on top just to make sure that it lines up perfectly once I actually put it in my planner. And then I probably could only use one, but I like to make sure it stays on there pretty good, so I went ahead and used two, and I have quite a bit of those. Okay, and then I wanted to use the part where it says "I love you, Happy Mother's Day," and that was the other side of the card. So I just took that part off and glued it on to this part, and then it was kind of cool because it also covered up some of the tab part. All right, and then I'm just going to do a tiny little planning just because I don't really have a lot going on. I actually do have a lot going on, but it was like some things I was like, well, that I wasn't 100% sure I was going to do. So I'm just kind of writing things that I knew for sure that I was going to be doing this week. Just because sometimes I fill my calendar with so much stuff, and I'm like, all I want to do is stay home. So and that's one of these weeks where I have to just every night I have something going on. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna write it down because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing this week or what I'm gonna feel like doing. So I just wrote down a few things that I knew that I was absolutely gonna be doing. And then once that gets done, I'm gonna go ahead. Literally, that's all I wrote. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in my planner, and then it will just be something I do on as the weeks go on. The week goes on, I'll just fill it in. And that's it. That's what my planner spread looks like this week. I hope that you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'll see you next week. Bye.